Okay. What are we doing?
We are installing an Oracle aftermarket light kit on the Supra today.
Well, that's going to be easy, right?
Yeah, sure. It'll be fun.
So this is what we're doing today. It's going to be rainbows. We got the BMS. Oh, what you got there?
The LGBTQ lights, or whatever you call them.
Ooh, nice. We got the Timmy's. We got the, I don't know what that is. What'd you get?
Ice cap.
Oh.
And a bagel and donuts.
Nice. Okay, so basically, what this is, I guess you got a fuse here. You got a module that controls everything, and then you're supposed to have an LED sort of chip that goes where the old style chip went, and the one that just lights this here in white. You're supposed to have this new chip that is going to backlight that in different colors, and then you can just control that. So that'll be neat. Cool little mod. I mean, it doesn't seem too hard from the videos I've seen, but we got to take this bumper off. We got to raise the car off to take the clips under the bumper off, and then we got to take the top stuff off. So there's a bit of stuff to remove. Honestly, it's kind of, I don't know if we really need to raise it up. You think we do?
To take the tires off? Perfect. She's going up.
See, what you want to do is you always get the chrome to go with these.
Perfect.
And yeah, it's 17.
Just like that. One tire and rim off. Nice. Oh.
How'd you find them on track?
Perfect. Toyota. Yota.
I'm gonna get one of these.
Perfect.
I'm gonna remove these two sides, and then there's some upper clips here for the bumper. There's gonna be some underneath, so we're gonna go take all of this off. I think this is tow hook mounted, so we might have to take this off so the bumper can come off. And I think that's it.
Perfect.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Let's get on it, and we'll see you guys in a second.
So all these bolts got to be taken out. I think there's like 13 of them per side, and then you can split the two top ones here, which is nice. So all 13 of these came out pretty good, except for this one. This one's like a threaded, one of those threaded plastic ones that you got to take out, and it's the one down here. So all these are out. Should be able to just pull this like that. Baby intercooler. How is Adam doing?
Not good. Not good at all.
What'd you do? Uh-oh. He's struggling with the same one I struggled with.
Come out.
So it's threaded, but there's just no way that once you've driven with this, you can't unthread that.
No.
Uh-oh. Oh no, you're just, oh no.
Oh no.
Now it's ruined.
Forever.
You won't be able to put that back in. Good luck with that.
That's funny. It's coming out one way or another.
Well, anyways, so this is the side on the, so we got air intake here, headlight here, and this, I believe this is what we're after. So this piece right here has a little cover. You can take this off once the headlight's out. I'll show you this in a minute. And this is how we're gonna change the color of the DRLs.
Okay, so after you get all your 8mm bolts from your fender liner, you're gonna get your 8mm again, and there's gonna be these two little bolts. So take your 8mm, loosen both, and then repeat on the other side as well.
So we got 1, 2, these are all out.
All out. Those were 10 mils.
Those are 10 mils, a little bit bigger. And there's going to be some clips under the bumper too. And then this is the side mount plate. So I'm guessing because this is tow hook, you're probably going to have to take this off just to pull the bumper straight out. Otherwise, it should be pretty straightforward. What are you doing?
Okay, so underneath your bumper, there's going to be about 12 of these little 8mm screws. So we have our little 8mm drill here, and then we're just going to slowly take each one out and get the bumper off.
Crucial part of disassembling German-built vehicles is keep your bolts organized. So, little discovery here. The bumper has all of its sonar sensors. There's one plug that connects the whole harness, and this plug unplugs here. It's clipped on there, and it's hard to see, but you actually have to put a screwdriver into this little slot, move it up or down, and then you'll be able to take this connector and unclip it from there. Jackson! He brought the goods. Look at this guy.
What's going on?
He brought all the stuff with him.
Oh my gosh.
What a legend.
Pull straight away. Oh,
you got one. Okay, so these headlights, you don't want to touch this because this is actually just your angle. This is just a flat screw on the bottom. This angles your headlight up and down, or angles the pitch sideways. You want to take off this one, they're Torx screws, and then you have more back here, kind of behind the wiring. See if I can focus it here. You got one here, one there, and I think one way down there. We'll check this once the headlight's off. Look at this rig. That's pretty sick.
So a little discovery. These bolts here are a T30. So grab your T30 and yeah, take it right out. Okay, so that one's out.
All right, we got one last bolt that was way in there and clips unplugged, so Adam, you take it away. Oh.
All right.
Look at it next to the toolbox, how big it is. This thing is massive.
Big headlight.
It's a 4-foot toolbox.
This clip in the back right there, maybe. Nice. Okay.
This is what
This
we're
is coming
changing.
off. Yeah. And
This is what's going in. These are the greatest pliers for that. Show me the pliers. You got a little end of it missing.
these are messed
So we're
up.
trying to cut. There's a little clip here. You want to point it?
Yeah.
Point out what we're cutting here.
So underneath this sensor here, this plug, there's going to be, you can see I cut that side. Those little tabs have to get cut out because you're going to plug your factory board back in and then just shove this all the way to the back. So that's the goal right here. So we're going to hold this and then you're just going to get back in there with some wire cutters. Luckily it's just kind of a cheap plastic and just like that. We just took out these two T10 screws and then this is your factory board. You're just going to gently pry it off with a flathead, or luckily in this case it just came off. And then you're going to plug this back into the headlight and then shove it back down it. So let's do that. Okay. And then just send this all the way back.
And I'm pretty sure the reason you got to do this is that the car will throw a headlight fault if you don't. So the Oracle lights don't run off of the OEM factory harness. It runs off a separate power source. so that you can, I think, run them separately. But this is just so you're not throwing a headlight code or anything like that on the dash. Yeah. So that way it just stays on, stays lit, but it's not going to light the DRLs. Cool.
Perfect.
Cool.
Let's do this. Oracle boards, whichever one we have here.
Take it out of the rat's nest.
Take it out of our little rat's nest key. You got two for two different sides. I think they're the same. I think they fit the same, which is nice. Part 1400, part 1400, perfect. And then we're gonna throw your Oracle board to the heatsink, plug it like that, and then we're gonna put our T10s back on it and put it down.
We ran into a little issue. So there's only one way this can go on, because this has a lengthened tab on this side, and the other one has the opposite tab, so it doesn't work the other way. So we're trying to fit this, and these two tabs here are too close together. It doesn't fit. So I guess what we're going to do is we're going to just grind this little bottom one off. We're just going to take it off because you've got screws that hold this on anyways. It doesn't need those locating tabs. The screws are going to hold it in place just fine. I guess that's the way we got to do it.
Let's do it. Let's
turning into a little DIY job.
Just like that.
Just like that, it's gone.
It's completely gone. So let's go get the Oracle board and let's see
if she fits now.
If it fits. Look
at that. We're good.
Fits like money.
So another problem here is actually it looks like the board itself, it doesn't fit down here either, but you can still get this top screw on. Might even like be able to dab some glue in the back of it or something. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure just this top screw here is going to hold it just fine.
Perfect. Let's do it.
So you just stick that in there. Just kind of push
might.
The wires in with some force.
Wiggle it back and forth and then use the screws. And
seems like the wrong way to do it, but it's the right way to do it. It's the way that Oracle says to do it, so. So a little progress update here. So we mounted this module over here. So this is the one that's going to control the connections. So these connectors are the ones that come out of the headlight. So these are going to be the ones actually connecting to it. You've got some here that control turn signals. We'll route this. Then you've got the other ones here that go to the other box, which is currently hanging down here, but we're going to find a good spot for that. Then you want to connect your positive. Negative you can connect to any ground, that's fine. But this positive, you've got this little cover here. We've lifted this up, took the positive wire, run it underneath, two little zip ties, runs in down there. This one I put horizontal so that water wouldn't get in. Just the front side of this, once the bumper's on, it's not going to get any water in here, but I just felt kind of uneasy about putting this upright where water can sort of drip in, whereas this way shouldn't really have that issue. And then the rest you'll just run across and just kind of connect everywhere.
Okay, so a little bit of progress on the Supra Oracle. We have Nick here doing some soldering. So you can see he's just finishing up on our last wire here.
Doing the little technique here.
So what we have done is black to white, red to red, blue to blue, and then green to green. And then we have capped these off, and then we will run all these wires where they need to be placed in the next probably 5 minutes. And then it's just re-installation time, and we should be good.
We got the BCI.
There we go.
Just like that.
Not too close, because these little tiny wires, they burn fast. And
just like that.
Boom, just like that. We got 4 nicely wrapped wires. I like this better than the other style where it's just like the crimped connectors. Those just come apart. They're not great, so I'll do it right the first time and just heat wrap it.
Looks much better. And back to reassembling and wiring some routes.
Close the app and turn off my Bluetooth. So it'll try to connect to my phone.
Hey! Let's go! Let's go! That's fucking awesome! Oh my god! Let's go, baby!
They work.
That's sick. And look, I can turn down the brightness. Look, I can turn them off, and then I can turn them all the way back up.
All the way up. Yeah, there you go.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Let's go, boys. Congrats. That's awesome. That is so sick. That'll look awesome at night.
So, quick little update. We had to change a fuse. For some reason, the fuse popped. It was a 10 amp fuse. We just went to the store, got some lunch, and now it works. New fuse, and it works perfectly. We put this wire through here. I'm gonna reroute this a little bit just so it doesn't get crushed under the clips here, and then this black wire, we grounded it to the front brace, so we didn't have to cut and open up that other connector, which was really stupid. But anywhere that's grounded to the car, you're good. Okay, well, we're basically done here, so I'll show you what I did. So bumper went back in, got this sonar sensor plugged back on. Can't really see it, but I actually took, there's a red and green wire that goes into the headlight, and that one is, I spliced it open, and I took the yellow signal wire for that side, and I pretty much just soldered it along. I didn't cut it right off, I just soldered it alongside it. Hopefully don't cause any resistance issues, but you can't even tell now that I taped everything off, isolated the wires, you can't even tell it's there, so it's pretty mint. Took the wheel well, put it back on. This is all back on. Adam's putting the last little clips in.
Yeah.
I would say we're done.
Yeah, it went pretty well.
Let's do a final build up, and then we'll do a final little result update when it's a little bit darker out.
I want to get the Z faster than
We got the LGBTQ lights. Finally done. Here is the result. Look at this.
It was doing 6.2 something.
It's the Pride car now.
They look good.
They look good. Let's go. So that's it.
That's it.
It's done.
Finally.
Thanks for checking in. On to the next thing.
See you next time.
See you next time.